Tonight, an accomplice to a jewelry store robbery in Bellevue has been identified and arrested, and it's all thanks to Crime Stoppers tips from you. King County prosecutors have charged Roberta Olson with robbery in the second degree and theft in the first degree. As you're about to see, she's one of 3 suspects accused of stealing a $30,000 watch in a crime caught on camera. Surveillance video from Porcello Jewelers on November 12th shows a 16-year-old suspect stroll up to the door and press the buzzer to be let in. We're blurring his face because he's a juvenile. He told store employees he was looking for his first nice watch. He tried one on, worth 30 grand, before handing it back to the clerk. Meanwhile, the camera outside shows a woman in pink Crocs walk up to the door on her cell phone. A black Dodge Charger pulls up behind her in the parking lot. Employees buzzed the door open, but she didn't enter. Instead, she stood there with the door open. Inside, the teen looks over at her, then quickly snatches the watch out of the box and takes off running for the Dodge Charger. Employees raced after them. One tries to grab him. Another tries to get to the driver whose door is open. The suspects slam the doors, injuring one employee's hand. Another employee stands in front of the Charger, but has to jump out of the way to avoid getting hit. As Bellevue Police Detective Jeff Christensen investigated the case, he identified the driver as Patrick Maysonet. He's the same suspect who flipped off our camera in court after he was arrested and charged with burglarizing McLemore's house. Detectives say he was wearing a court-ordered electronic ankle bracelet at the time of the Porcello robbery, which placed him at the scene. They also arrested the teen at the interagency school in Seattle. Police found a stolen Glock pistol in his backpack that had been modified to shoot fully automatic. Their accomplice, though, remained unidentified. So Detective Christensen sent me photos of her, and I asked for your help on the news and on the spotlight. But tonight, Bellevue police are hoping you can identify this woman, a suspected accomplice in a jewelry store robbery. Tips to Crime Stoppers quickly identified her as 32-year-old Roberta Olson from Kent, whose criminal history includes 3 felony convictions and more than 20 bench warrants for her arrest. The charging documents also detailed her cell phone history that showed she was on the phone with Maysonet during the robbery. Detective Christensen also located recordings of her talking with a prison inmate. She knew she was wanted, even played my story over the phone for him. Police have already arrested the teen suspect and the getaway driver, but they're still trying to identify this woman. Court documents detailed their conversation with her telling him, "I barely slept. My phone has not stopped effing ringing since the 9 o'clock news." She goes on to say, "I'm getting on a flight tonight, 'cause it's bad." Then adds, like it's not cool, like I'm somebody's about to roll over, like it's clear that it is what it is, and somebody, I have too many haters, somebody is about to roll over. Well, she's right. She didn't leave town, but police say she did try to hide. Tips continue to pour into Crime Stoppers, including one that helped Bellevue police locate and arrest her on September 23rd. Berta, as she's known to her friends, was booked into the King County Jail on $100,000 bail. She pleaded not guilty to robbery in the second degree and theft in the first degree, then promptly posted her bail and was set free. Meanwhile, Patrick Maysonet has been charged with a long list of crimes. He's being held on $2.5 million bail. The 16-year-old suspect pled guilty to 2 counts of attempted robbery, second degree, and unlawful possession of a machine gun. He was sentenced to 30 days of detention, with credit given for 140 days already served, plus 12 months of community supervision. He was also ordered to pay $26,000 in restitution to the jewelry store, which could be amended if the other 2 suspects are convicted. He also must remain on supervision by the court until April 29th of next year in order to, and I quote here, support respondents' ability and learn new behaviors and create accountability.